what's up? It's Ro. And today I wanted to go through and revisit one of my favorite books called The DNA Field and the Law of Resonance by Pierre Frank. And I remember when I was reading this book about a year or so ago, I felt super in alignment and I saw so many synchronicities, and I felt like what I was reading was being implemented. It was super inspiring, so I wanted to go through the book again. And what's really cool is like each page has like little highlights we can go through. So, starts out with, things are impossible only if we believe they are impossible. The reverse is also true. If you could be who you always wanted to be, who would you be, and what prevents you from becoming that? Each era has had its own advancements and has touched new frontiers. We find ourselves today at such a new frontier. And it's about the resonance field. Other people, things, or events cannot escape the resonance field that is generated within us if those persons, things, or events resonate with our generated frequency. So we naturally attract things that are resonating with our frequency, people and situations. Like attracts like. The heart generates an energy field approximately 10 feet out from the body. So we are always influencing and being influenced. The electric and magnetic fields that originate from the heart communicate with all the organs of the body. The brain does not work independently, rather it contains the signals that emanate from the heart. Our heart serves as a kind of intermediary that translates our beliefs and feelings into corresponding electrical and magnetic vibrations and waves. Our beliefs are embedded in electrical and magnetic waves which our heart sends out as we interact with the physical world. We can change the world with our heart. That which we believe is realized because having been sent through the heart, it has the strongest measurable energy. When our awareness is specifically aligned with our heart and emotions, we can step into resonance with the things we want to realize in our lives. Human DNA has a direct effect on the physical world. The so-called empty space is not really empty. It is a field through which billions of information waves move and interconnect. This energetic field that seems to function like a tightly woven net creates a type of bridge between the inner and outer worlds. This energy field makes it possible to be connected with everyone and everything, either consciously or unconsciously. And we always make that choice. Human feelings affect the formation of DNA. People who are in love can change the formation of their DNA. I talked about this in one of my blogs. Your belief is the decisive power in any situation. Decide for yourself what you want and point yourself in that direction. What we feel, think, and believe is collected by our DNA in the same millionth of a second. There is no single point where the body ends and where it begins. Everything that we possess in our inner world, we also encounter in the outer world. DNA communicates with its environment. And then there's a lot of people who write letters to the author talking about their specific experiences of how reading his books have helped them. It is really the power of human belief that allows us to be that which we believe. The future is not less real than the past. So this is where it starts to get interesting. I'll explain a little bit more. The linear course of time is an idea that we have invented. So linear, like just moving in one direction, but really the past affects the future and the future affects the past. So it says every possible future sends its signals back, and these meet our offer waves. So the frequency that we're offering in the present moment is being met with the frequencies of the future. And that's how they come together to create the current reality. So the offer waves transmitted by us now search for equally oscillating echo waves from the future in order to build a high possibility of event probability. Our current level of consciousness determines all possible events in the near future. There is no permanent matter, there is only energy. This energy consists of electrical and magnetic fields. Atoms are changeable. What else? Our convictions are always with us. It will happen according to how you wish it. The law of resonance says yes, it is confirmed by our beliefs. So the law of resonance is always saying yes. At any time we can get out of the world we have created and create a new one. So nothing is permanent. When we understand the ways in which we are connected to everything, we have access to the greatest power of the universe. Everything is connected. Everything we think, feel, say, the universe is listening. Ease and joy are the crucial elements around which our desires coalesce and manifest. Ease and joy, ease and joy, ease and joy, ease and joy. Remember, because things that are hard are that resistance is gonna prevent you from manifesting. It has to be easy. Like getting good parking, easy. Boom, roll up, front row, right? Stuff like that. Whatever seems easy. And then other things that we've been conditioned to think is hard is going to be hard because we believe it until you change that into ease and joy, right? Everything you think, feel, and believe, you draw into your life. The more fun and joy you have with your manifestation technique, the faster you will realize the results. The resonance field that surrounds us influences our personal resonance field. So that's where, the environment of other people can affect us. If we let ourselves be infected by quarrelsome people, the potential for a fight already lies within us. It lies within us which inner oscillation potential we want to activate. So we have all these potential oscillations. And if you are being triggered by something, it's because you activated something that's already inside of you. We simply make use of the existing resonance field that is nearer to our desired energy. So the stronger you're vibrating at a certain frequency, the more those resonances will activate. When we realize that someone is not good for us, no one can force us to stay with that person and be around their negative energy. Surround yourself with people who motivate you. Surround yourself with people who are sympathetic towards you and who send you appreciation, respect, and support. Embark into the field of resonance you desire. Negative resonance fields can disturb our development. Our brain records memories of specific movements even when we never experience these things ourselves. That's called mirror neurons. So when we're watching stuff on TV, we feel that. We are fully engaged because the brain is already experiencing it through the mirror neurons. If we fully act on and take in the feelings that we observe, they will later be at our disposal as memories. We need to build the resonance field of winning. Our mirror neurons become active when we mentally deal with things that seem physically impossible to others. Okay. When you cannot get out of the cycle of fear and worry, then at least for a short while, simply leave the physical location that is keeping you in that oscillation. So for many of us, we try to change, make a drastic change, and we're already embedded in this lifestyle that is what we want to change. So try to do something different, get out, go do something you've never done, go to a place, eat a different food. Do something different that removes you from that lifestyle so that you can create a new resonance field. Make physical and emotional contact with your wishes. So yeah, many of us who study the law of attraction know that feeling the feelings of having that which you are manifesting is the key to manifesting. You got to put yourself in the situation, the scenario. Through our fears, we create exactly that which scares us. Under stress, we actually have reduced intelligence and conscious perception. What good are all the wonderful resonance fields that you have created if you simply tear them down again? Expose yourself to those influences that demonstrate the fulfillment of your wishes. Be around the people that you want to be like. Watch things that inspire the lifestyle you want, and do more. That is in alignment. In terms of the brain's function, it only takes a short amount of time for new activities, new thoughts, or new convictions to become powerful realities. So a short amount of time, I would say at least a few weeks, 21 days to form a new habit. Give our brain the opportunity to create new patterns of thought and reinforce it. We can train our spirit and with it our entire future in any direction. Only the consequent occupation with new desired convictions allows us to neutralize old undesired patterns. Affirmations help us to transform our beliefs in the fastest way possible. I personally love affirmations. I say them all day, every day. And you can create your own, something that is in alignment with what you want and how you want to be. Your successful wish collage is your own personal programming of your resonance field. So I'm guessing this wish collage is like a vision board, which I've been meaning to make one. Those are always cool. When we occupy ourselves with deficiency, then we generate a resonance field of lack. When we occupy ourselves with abundance, then we generate a resonance field of wealth. It's that simple. A purely mental experience becomes a physical experience. To be a creator is to play with energies. The more playfully we deal with our wishing, the more successful we become. So it is like a game, and make it fun. The individual frequency or oscillation of each individual cell can be changed through the quality of sound. So here it's talking about the healing power of sound. So I personally love singing, high vibrational music, and playing with my crystal singing bowls. So find something that works for you, because uplifting music affects every part of our being. The more harmonic and pure the music we listen to, the more we step into resonance with beauty and harmony. We have perfected the self-critical view, and we rarely believe others when they praise us. That is why we cannot be proud of ourselves. And this chapter is called Give Yourself the Gift of Recognition. And don't rely on other people for it, I believe. When we do not give ourselves attention, no one else pays attention to us. Closeness with others and with oneself creates euphoria. When we recognize the godly potential in others, we see nothing other than ourselves. Through the power of our thoughts, we can become more successful in many areas of healing than can be with pharmaceuticals. That is very true. We are our best healers. When two people discover each other, they first recognize themselves. We are always looking for ourselves in others. Your resonance field expresses everything to others constantly and without you being aware. So that's why they say energy doesn't lie. The only people who will be attracted to you are those who mirror exactly what you send out. When we don't have something we want, it's because we have not created the right resonance field to attract it. Stand by who you really are, including all facets of your being. You are wonderful. You are unique. When you can stay by yourself as you really are, you arrive at yourself. Consciously or subconsciously, we are always drawn towards what others say about us. We can hinder or encourage other people through our thoughts. If we think positively about someone, we strengthen them. If we think negatively about someone, we weaken them. The more we give, the more we get. One of the most basic laws. When only a small portion of the population creates inner peace within themselves, this is quantitatively mirrored in the environment. Our beliefs can change the world. You are important. You can influence this world, but only you can decide what that influence will be. So let's see. As long as we carry around resentment and anger towards those who harmed us through their negative patterning, we cannot rid ourselves of the negative beliefs they impose on us. We impede ourselves from truly living life until we have forgiven. When you do not forgive others, they still have power over you. Forgiveness is a superpower. And it's not good to hold on. You always got to let go. But just be wiser after the experience, right? Through reconsidering our past, we can change our future. Past crises afford a great potential for us. Potential for transformation. Our future is changed by the way we look at our past. Let's see, and that seems to be it for the highlights. So, yeah, if you guys want me to talk about any of these topics, let me know. I'm happy to discuss anything. Feel free to hit me up. I hope you all are having a lovely day, and this new year is starting out great. And there's always an opportunity for transformation, and I think it's good having access to these resources. So, much love.